Welcome back to A to Z RC. This is Brandon. Today in this video we're going to show you how to hook up a satellite receiver to your Naze32 board. Now keep in mind there are a lot of different satellites you can use. In this video we're going to be using a DSM-X by Spektrum. You can also use the DSM-2 by Spektrum, the Orange RX, the Lemon RX. There are a lot of different versions of the satellite. You just got to remember to make sure you hook the pins up in the right spot. Remember there are also multiple different versions of the Naze32 board. This version that we are using is the version 5. It's black. All the versions have a slightly different configuration. You just have to make sure that you connect them in the right spot. So let's go ahead and get started. To power the satellite, it will take 3 volts. So we're going to plug our red wire or our power wire to the satellite into this 3 volt spot here. Our ground wire will plug into this top spot right here, the black wire, and then our signal wire we will solder to the bottom number 4 pad right there on the bottom of the Naze32 board. Okay, once we have our wires soldered on, we can go ahead and plug in our satellite. And we're ready to mount the Naze32 board. To mount the Naze32 board, we're just going to simply place it on nylon standoffs. Remember that the Naze32 board has an arrow. This indicates the front of the quadcopter. So we're going to orient this either way. In this particular quadcopter, it is symmetrical, so it doesn't matter. So we are actually going to point the nose that way. Place on the nylon nut and tighten. Now that we have our Naze32 board mounted with the satellite, it's time to connect the ESCs to the Naze32 board. What I did is I routed the back 2 underneath the Naze32 board so it looks a little more clean. Keep in mind that the motor direction is as follows. When the Naze32 board is pointed that way, then the motor number 1 is here, motor number 2 is here, 3 and 4. And we will connect them in that order accordingly. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do it. Now that we have our Naze32 board on there, let's prop it, top it, and let's go fly. Thanks for watching. We will see you on the next video where we will finish the setup on the Naze32 board.